On some day in 1884, which up until then seemed like a slow and groggy one, Marcellus Edson of Montreal, Canada, received confirmation of his patent for something he called, it was some sort of peanut paste, which he described in his patent as having a consistency like that of butter, lard, or ointment. And apparently this was a thing he thought was important to make, maybe on one hand because a lot of people back then didn't have a lot of good teeth and were just basically walking around gumming everything, or because people really liked candy back then, or as he put it, sweetmeats. And this guy figured out that when you grind up the peanuts between the millstones, same kind of millstones that you use to grind grain or whatever, you gotta heat those suckers up to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, because if you just use them regular room temperature or cooled down, you just make peanut flour, which he said was old and boring. But you hit those suckers up to 100 degrees, and the peanut stuff comes out in a fluid or semi-fluid state, and when it comes out and when it cools down to about 50 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, you get that buttery goodness. And then this guy went on to say that he would add 8 parts sugar to 1 part peanut butter to make candy. But also that he didn't hold himself too rigidly to those standards, and that you could add whatever parts sugar and whatever peanut butters you want to do whatever you want. It's fine. But it's still his patent, regardless of however many parts sugar and peanuts you put in there, okay? Just so you guys all know. But I think the question that really comes to the forefront of all of our brains at this moment is, well, 2 questions. First of all, is crunchy peanut butter just partially formed, just poorly made creamy peanut butter? Is it just peanut butter that people gave up on? Is crunchy peanut butter the culinary equivalent of stopping right before the finish line? And we need to know if fixing up a jar of peanut butter to look real pretty make it taste any better. I want to know if presentation is everything. Is it really? Just tastes like peanut butter.